One sitcom defined the 80s, but behind the 172 episodes of laughter lies a devastating reality. From a $2 billion medical battle and 3 brutal arrests to a hidden 15-year abusive marriage, the Keaton family's real lives were far from perfect. Why did some vanish completely while others faced early graves? Stay tuned. The truth is darker than you remember. Brian Bonsall. At exactly 5 years old, he enchanted 30 million weekly viewers across 75 episodes. But fast forward a few decades, and that million-dollar sitcom smile was completely wiped away by 3 brutal arrests, severe substance abuse, and a shocking gallery of police mugshots. Brian Bonsall was the late-edition Miracle Family Ties desperately needed in 1986. Playing little Andy Keaton, he didn't just stand there looking cute. He carried heavy comedic scenes alongside adult veterans. He turned a risky casting move into a massive ratings triumph for 3 straight seasons, cementing his status as primetime television's ultimate golden child. The crash after the sitcom wrapped was merciless. Left behind by an industry obsessed with the next new face, Brian fell into a dark chasm of alcohol and drug addiction. Between 2007 and 2010, the former child idol became a tragic tabloid fixture. He was arrested repeatedly, facing severe real-world charges including second-degree assault, false imprisonment, and driving under the influence. He traded network studios for courtrooms, fighting a relentless public battle against his own demons, Meredith Baxter. For 172 flawless episodes, she was the ultimate American television mother. But when the studio lights went dark, she silently endured a 15-year abusive marriage and hid her true identity for 62 agonizing years. Meredith Baxter anchored the hit sitcom as Elise Keaton. The liberal architect brought fierce intelligence and deep maternal warmth to primetime television. Earning 5 Emmy nominations, she redefined the modern working mom. Audiences everywhere craved her comforting presence, viewing her as the very heart of the Keaton household. Her private reality was a living nightmare. Leaving the set meant returning to a volatile, violent relationship with her then-husband, David Burney. She masked her physical and emotional bruises so convincingly that no one around her suspected a thing. Beyond the terrifying domestic abuse, she later fought a brutal battle with breast cancer. Most heavily, she carried the suffocating weight of a hidden sexuality, completely trapped inside the traditional heterosexual image the world demanded of her, Michael Gross. Defying every toxic Hollywood statistic, the ultimate 80s patriarch bypassed the tabloid circus entirely to protect a bulletproof 4-decade marriage. As the ex-hippie station manager Stephen Keaton, Michael Gross delivered constant warmth to millions of households. He anchored all 172 broadcasts with quiet dignity. Viewers implicitly trusted his gentle wisdom, cementing him as the definitive television father figure of the decade. His post-sitcom journey aggressively rejected the typical celebrity downward spiral. He deliberately ducked away from blinding superstardom and destructive industry traps. Instead of chasing A-list vanity projects, he completely reinvented his career by playing a paranoid, gun-toting survivalist across 7 Tremors films spanning 30 years. He locked his doors to the paparazzi, fiercely shielding his wife Elsa since 1984, and choosing a shockingly ordinary, scandal-free existence. Gail Strickland. While her co-stars were being devoured by the relentless Hollywood tabloid machine, this veteran actress committed the ultimate industry taboo. She simply packed up, walked away from the cameras, and completely erased herself from public view. Gail Strickland brought fierce, grounded energy to the series as Dorothy Connell. She wasn't a starry-eyed newcomer hunting for overnight fame. She arrived on the Keaton set as a highly respected character actress with dozens of major credits. She delivered compelling, sharp performances that anchored the show's heavier narratives, commanding absolute respect in every single scene she filmed. The unforgiving nature of television aggressively discards aging women. But Strickland refused to become another tragic industry statistic. She watched the toxic pressure crush her fellow cast members and actively rebelled against that destructive system. Instead of begging executives for scraps, she dictated her own ending, retiring quietly and vanishing into a beautifully normal, scandal-free existence. Tina Yothers. She spent 172 consecutive episodes growing up as America's ultimate little sister, but Hollywood rewarded her childhood dedication with brutal typecasting, driving her into severe financial struggles and a devastating public battle with her own self-worth. Tina Yothers completely redefined the 80s tomboy archetype as Jennifer Keaton. Starting the show at just 9 years old, she injected a necessary dose of sarcastic reality into an otherwise impossibly perfect household. Viewers watched her navigate the awkward teenage years in real time. She stood out, offering a highly relatable and grounded role model for millions of young girls watching at home. The entertainment industry mercilessly discarded her the moment the series wrapped. Casting directors flatly refused to see her as anyone except Jennifer. Plagued by this suffocating image, her television opportunities simply vanished. The relentless pressure of childhood fame severely fractured her self-esteem. In 2005, out of sheer desperation, she appeared on the reality show Celebrity Fit Club, exposing her deeply personal struggles with weight and depression to a ruthless tabloid audience. Stripped of celebrity privilege, she quietly took on regular blue-collar jobs just to feed her family away from the toxic cameras. Tracy Nelson. Born into ultimate Hollywood royalty, she held a golden ticket to primetime stardom. But at exactly 24 years old, a terrifying Hodgkin's lymphoma diagnosis suddenly shattered her rising career into a brutal, agonizing fight for sheer survival. Tracy Nelson entered the series carrying massive industry expectations. Playing Dina Marks, she instantly captivated viewers. She flatly refused to coast on the legendary Ricky Nelson family name. Instead, she carved out her own distinct comedic space alongside the established cast, proving her undeniable individual talent across her featured episodes. Right as her television trajectory peaked, a terrifying medical nightmare unfolded. Doctors delivered the devastating cancer verdict in 1987. She abruptly traded vibrant studio sets for sterile hospital rooms. She endured aggressive, exhausting medical treatments while trying to maintain her public composure. The physical and psychological toll was staggering, yet she battled the lethal illness with ferocious determination. She actively concealed her deepest suffering from the relentless tabloid press, refusing to let the disease dictate her narrative. Justine Bateman. For 172 episodes, she masterfully played the ultimate superficial television airhead. But when a ruthless industry discarded her over her natural aging, she executed a brilliant revenge by earning a rigorous computer science degree from UCLA in her 40s. Justine Bateman perfected the fashion-obsessed teenager archetype. Entering the primetime spotlight at just 16, she transformed Mallory Keaton into a massive cultural icon. She brilliantly navigated the comedic space alongside industry heavyweights, securing 2 Emmy nominations. Young viewers across America religiously copied her every wardrobe choice. Studio executives fatally misjudged her actual intelligence. Once the sitcom wrapped, casting directors permanently trapped her inside that dumb blonde stereotype. Major acting roles evaporated completely. Cruel online tabloids relentlessly targeted her physical appearance, openly ridiculing her strict refusal to undergo plastic surgery. Refusing to become a tragic victim of cosmetic vanity, she launched a fierce counterattack. She conquered university academics. She mastered digital media management, directed independent films, and authored a blistering critique exposing the extreme toxicity of celebrity culture. Courtney Cox. She used this 80s sitcom as a launchpad to become one of the most famous women on the planet. But the crushing psychological pressure of that extreme fame pushed her into a brutal, regret-filled cycle of cosmetic alterations. Courtney Cox injected brilliant intellectual friction into the show's final 2 seasons. Playing psychology major Lauren Miller, she matched the series' lead step for step. She brought a mature, sophisticated energy directly into the Keaton household. Her undeniable magnetic screen presence practically guaranteed her massive future ascent to global superstardom. The monstrous expectations of A-list visibility eventually shattered her self-image. Terrified of fading from Hollywood's elite circle, she surrendered to the industry's toxic anti-aging demands. She subjected herself to endless rounds of facial fillers and extreme cosmetic procedures. The tabloids ruthlessly scrutinized her radically shifting appearance. It took years of profound personal pain before she finally dissolved the injections, bravely confronting the intense dysmorphia that nearly erased her entirely. 40 years later, the Family Ties legacy isn't just about TV ratings. It's a raw story of survival, sacrifice, and shattered illusions. Some found peace in silence, while others became warriors against incurable odds. Which star's secret shocked you the most? Drop a comment below, hit subscribe for more untold Hollywood history, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.